CE 473 Module 3 Part 2 Linear regression. Linear regression is the most popular regression model. In this model, we wish to predict response to n data points x1, y1, x2, y2, etc. xn, yn data by a regression model given by y equal to a0 plus a1x, where a0 and a1 are constants of the regression model. A measure of goodness of it, that is how a0 plus a1x predicts the response variable y, is the magnitude of the residual ei at each of the n data points, where ei is given by ei equal to yi minus a0 plus a1 xi. The minimization of residual is an objective of obtaining regression coefficients. The well-known method to minimize the residual is the least square method, where the estimates of the constants of the models are chosen such that the sum of the squared residuals is minimized. That is, we need to minimize sigma I ranging from 1 to n ei square. A useful extension of linear regression is the case where y is a linear function of two or more independent variables. So let y equal to a0 plus a1 x1 plus a2 x2. Now consider sum of squares of the residuals denoted by SR, which is equal to sigma I ranging from 1 to n yi minus a0 minus a1 x1i minus a2 x2i the whole square. So substitute the values n sigma 1 I, sigma x2i, sigma x1i, sigma x1i square, sigma x1i x2i, sigma x2i, sigma x1i x2i, sigma x2i square, and sigma yi, sigma x1i yi, sigma x2i yi, and solve by using standard procedures to obtain the unknowns a0, a1 and a2. So consider the example. Use multiple linear regression to fit the data. Using the given data, compute x1 square, x2 square, x1, x2, x1y, x2y and their totals in the respective columns, and substitute these values in this matrix and solve this matrix. So we get a0 equal to 5, a1 equal to 4 and a2 equal to minus 3. Spline interpolation. Linear spline interpolation. So consider the data x0, y0, x1, y1, etc. xn, yn. So we need to fit linear splines to this data. So linear splines are of the form, say yi equal to f of xi. So consider this diagram. So we can approximate f of x in terms of linear splines. F of x naught plus f of x1 minus f of x naught by x1 minus x naught into x minus x naught, that is equal to f of x1 plus f of x2 minus f of x1 divided by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1, like that. So these splines are defined in intervals x0 x1, x1 x2, etc. xn minus 1 xn respectively. And when we calculate f of x I minus f of xi minus 1 by xi minus xi minus 1, that represents slopes between points xi minus 1 and xi. Quadratic splines. In these splines, a quadratic polynomial approximates the data between two consecutive data points. So the splines are given by f of x equal to a1 x square plus b1 x plus c1 valid in interval x0 x1, and it is equal to a2 x square plus b2 x plus c2 defined in interval x1 x2 and so on. So it is equal to an x square plus bn x plus cn defined in interval xn minus 1 xn. To find the coefficients of these quadratic splines, consider the 3n coefficients: ai, I ranging from 1 to n, bi, I ranging from 1 to n, ci, I ranging from 1 to n. So to find 3n unknowns, we need 3n equations and solve 3n equations simultaneously. So consider these 3n equations. So to obtain 3n equation, consider the following cases. Each quadratic spline goes through two consecutive data points. So that generates 2n equations of the form a1 x0 square plus b1 x0 plus c1 equal to f of x0, a1 x1 square plus b1 x1 plus c1 equal to f of x1, etc. an xn minus 1 square plus bn xn minus 1 plus cn equal to f of xn minus 1, an xn square plus bn xn plus cn equal to f of xn. Now consider case 2. First derivatives of two quadratic splines are continuous at interior points. So if you take the derivative of the first spline, it is 2a1x plus b1, and derivative of second spline is 2a2x plus b2, and at x equal to x1, where x1 is an interior point, at x equal to x1 equate these two. So 2a1 x1 plus b1 equal to 2a2 x1 plus b2, and we get an equation of the form 2a1 x1 plus b1 minus 2a2 x1 minus b2 equal to 0. Similarly, at the other interior points, we have equations 2a2 x2 plus b2 minus 2a3 x2 minus b3 equal to 0, and so on. Since there are n minus 1 interior points, we have n minus 1 such equations. So total number of equations become 2n plus n minus 1, 3n minus 1 equations. Now case 3, assume that the first spline is linear. So we get a1 equal to 0. So we have 3n equation. Solve this 3n equation and get the unknowns. So example, the upward velocity of a rocket is given as a function of time. Using quadratic spline, find the velocity and acceleration at time t equal to 16. So data is given in this table. Here 5 data points are given. So construct 4 quadratic splines in the form y equal to ax square plus bx plus c. The total number of equations to be constructed is 12. So construct 4 splines in the form spline 1 v of t equal to a1t square plus b1t plus c1 defined in interval 0 10. Spline 2 is v of t equal to a2t square plus b2t plus c2 defined in interval 10 15. Spline 3 v of t equal to a3t square plus b3t plus c3 defined in interval 15 20. And spline 4 is v of t equal to a4t square plus b4t plus c4 defined in interval 20 22.5. Now consider case 1, case 2 and case 3. So by considering case 1, each spline is passing through 2 consecutive data points. So spline 1 passes through 0 0 and 10 227.04. So this gives c1 equal to 0. And similarly consider spline 2, spline 3 and spline 4. Get the equations 4 5 6 7 8. And then consider case 2. Each spline has the same slope at interior points. So corresponding to spline 1 and 2, get the equation of the form 20a1 plus b1 minus 20a2 minus b2 equal to 0. Similarly for and finally case 3 gives us a1 equal to 0. So now we have 12 equations and 12 unknowns. So solve the equation to get values of unknowns a1 etc., a2, a3 etc., c4. So we get a1 equal to 0.22, a2 22.704, etc. Cubic spline interpolation. A procedure which is similar to quadratic spline interpolation is known as cubic spline interpolation. Here splines are of third degree. In general, spline of degree k on x1 less than x2 etc. xn, if x belongs to x interval x1 xn and xj ranging from 0 1 etc. k minus 1 are all continuous functions on x1 xn, where sj is the jth derivative, and s is a polynomial of degree less than or equal to k on each interval xi plus 1. So when k equal to 3, we consider this as a cubic spline. The splines of increasing order are obtained by increasing the order of continuity in the matching conditions across intervals at interior points. Linear splines match the data, quadratic splines match first derivatives, cubic splines match second derivatives, and so on.